Hello guys, today I will be doing a Doctor Who book review on the six-part Patrick Troughton story, Power of the Daleks, which of course this is the novelisation based on the Doctor Who adventure first broadcast in 1966. This is the first appearance of the second Doctor, and this story is really, really good. It's great fun, and it really didn't take me that long to read, only about 5 days, so overall it's a fairly quick read, as these because this novelisation is more sort of special than any other really novelisation of Doctor Who, because it's sort of unique because we haven't really got this story in the BBC archives, but we've got the soundtrack, which is also brilliant. And it's just a really fantastic story overall. But sorry, I just had a bit of a drink there. And yeah, let's crack on with the review by taking a look at one of my favourite things about this particular book, which is the front cover. You'll probably guess why it's one of my favourite Doctor Who book covers, because of it's just really outstanding. It really sort of stands out on the shelf in particular. If you've got your Doctor Who books and they're displayed in a particular way, it really does stand out because of its brightness, and it's one of the reasons why I love this book. Not just because of the story itself, but its design. And it's written by John Peel, who's become one of my favourite Doctor Who novelists. He's written about John Peel. He has written a fair few Dalek stories for Doctor Who BBC books and Target books as well. He's also written Evil of the Daleks, and he's written War and Legacy of the Daleks, which you can see there in the shelf, or well, it's not really a shelf, it's more of a chest of drawers, tabletop. But yeah, out of all the well, this is the first John Peel book I've read. I've still yet to read Evil, War, and Legacy of the Daleks, of course, and Virgin Missing Adventures book, which was called Evolution. I've got that, and that's still yet to be read. So yeah, so the cover, obviously, it's pretty basic, but it does look pretty damn good. We've got the Sylvester McCoy Doctor Who logo, and we've got the Power of the Daleks. It's sort of similar to Evil of the Daleks. It's got this, but the Evil of the Daleks is a blue book, whereas this is an orange book. This is based on a Doctor Who adventure first broadcast in 1966. Got a picture of a Dalek. I like that Dalek. I think it looks quite good on the cover. And covering a bit of the Dalek is Patrick Troughton's face in his pipe stove hat, I think it's called. And we've got the TARDIS in the planet Vulcan environment. John Peel. The side, quite like the side as well. It's a bit different to the other Doctor Who Target novelisations, and this is one of the last ones to be released, and this is Target number 154. And so on the back we've got more information. We've got the Doctor Who 30th anniversary logo, and a quote from the novel itself, which says, "The stranger drew up himself up to his full height. 'I am the Doctor,' he announced." I like that quote. It's a good one to use on the back of the book. And the blurb reads, "Disoriented after his regeneration, the Doctor takes the TARDIS to the Earth colony Vulcan. Ben and Polly are disturbed. The Doctor isn't the man he used to be. The Doctor, too, is worried. The colonists have found the remains of 2 Daleks, which they plan to revive. Once revived, Daleks claim that they are content to serve humanity. Can it really be true? Or do they have their own more sinister plans?" This is a brand new novelisation of a classic Dalek story, which is also the first story to feature Patrick Troughton as the Doctor. It has been unavailable since its broadcast in 1966. and some advertisements for the actual Target novelisations themselves. We've got some sort of breaking news type thing, like a banner advertising saying Target Doctor Who novelisations, 8 million copies sold, so obviously they are very, very popular. Prices, $4.50 in the UK, $5.95 in the USA, and Australia it is $9 and 95. I don't know, yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah. Now I'll just sort of give you my general thoughts on the story itself. In the beginning of the book, where there is events taking place from the 10th planet, so there's a bit of the 10th planet in there, like the last moments of the Cybermen, and of course the regeneration of William Hartnell. The reason why this book is really good is because it's sort of more expanded than your average Doctor Who novelisation, because obviously it's thicker compared to the other ones, and Evil of the Daleks is quite a thick Doctor Who Target novelisation as well. I think it's about the same length. If you're wondering where you could buy it from, I got mine from Amazon, and I got it for about 14 quid, which is very lucky because this book, this novelisation is the novelisation of a missing story, which of course makes the book itself valuable and quite a treasure to a certain Doctor Who fans' collection. Because if you've got this and you haven't read it yet, then I strongly advise you go out and read it, because it is one of my favourite Doctor Who books, to be fair. It'll probably be a very long time until I sell it, or I might not sell it at all, but I may do in maybe 50 years or something, because by that time it would have probably become such a rare item, it would have probably reached about 500 quid. But I've seen it for going for very high prices on Amazon. I think there's a new price on Amazon for like 150 quid, something ridiculous like that. It's real, it's a real rare book, real rare Doctor Who book. This because, like I said, it's based on it's based on a story that no longer exists in the BBC archives. My other sort of highlights about this book is that unlike other Doctor Who Target books, the characters are more sort of well fleshed out. They have sort of more. You understand some of the background a bit more. Ben is a good example. This talks about his time as I think he's a sea cadet. I think he works. Well, he used to work for the Navy, and it gives a bit more detail of sort of how he would react to things when he was back in the Navy, kind of in sort of that situation, and like it does talk about his past life just a tiny bit, but that's sort of near towards various points in the book. Yeah, of course, the Doctor is fantastically written. Polly's fairly well written, and one of my favourite characters in this story is, of course, Lesterson, and how Lesterson is absolutely brilliantly done, absolutely brilliant, really, just a really good character overall. Like I said, he's one of my favourites, and because he's all going on about how he wants to, revive, seek and open the pod, the capsule that the Daleks are contained in, but he doesn't realise. Well, nobody realises apart from the Doctor and parts of Ben and Polly that the Daleks are, really menacing monsters. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts on the book itself. And the Daleks, of course, are very, very good in it. You have to listen to the television story soundtrack just to get the full feel of the story, because it really is one of the highlights of Doctor Who history and one of the greatest Dalek stories, really. So yeah, thank you for watching my Doctor Who book review. I know this particular book review was requested by a lot of subscribers, so I can't remember all of your names because I've forgotten who requested this book. Because there's been so many requests, I've forgotten which people requested it. So apologies about that. But yeah, so if I can remember who requested this review, then I will post it in the description below, the names of the people who requested it, so you can subscribe to their channels. So yeah, thank you for watching my Doctor Who book review, and my personal rating for this book would probably be a 9.5 out of 10. Definitely worth the purchase if you can find it for a cheap price. Obviously, I wouldn't really recommend paying 100 odd quid for it. Maybe £10 to £20 is enough. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and goodbye.